What's up, everybody? You can let me know if you hear me. Share your screen with your audience. Close. Okay, so I started a stream on just YouTube and I couldn't figure out how to get it working. So we are going to do it on here. Wait for some people to get in. I got to figure out how to do that. Basically, pretty much I need to figure out how to get on YouTube. I know how to do it on Restream so I can stream across all platforms, but I'm going to have to figure out how to do it on here. So if you're coming in here, thanks for coming in. We're going to go over just a live thrift haul. So if you have any questions, let me know. Also, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me well or have any questions or just say hello on a Friday. Cracking this open. Good morning, Angie. How have you been this morning? Things are going well. Let me see. There we go. I'm trying to figure out the whole YouTube thing by itself. Oops. Okay. Bear with me. Tej, good morning. Here to see all the goods. Let me see if I can add your question like to the screen, like those big boys do. Pin message, report, remove. Definitely don't want to remove you. Put in timeout. Nope. I don't know. When I pin this comment, does it come across the screen or no? Does that come across the screen? Good morning. Here to see you all. What does that do? Good morning, Sparky. Good morning, everybody. Yes, it's white at the top. Okay. Good. We will unpin it. Good morning, Linda. All right. So let's go and show you guys everything I got. If you have any questions along the way, go ahead and ask me. So we are in a different room. This is what you're in for. So you're in for all of this. So you're here for a while. And I'm going to show you what I got. Some good stuff, some new stuff. And then if it's just a random old, I'll pass on it. If it's the normal stuff we see. But Wednesday, I went thrifting. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the hearts. Wednesday, I went thrifting with Bearded. We hit 16 thrift stores and an estate sale. And that estate sale had one piece of clothing that I bought. I was hoping they priced it cheap because usually at estate sales, clothing is like $1 or $2. But this was new with tags, and there's an older lady running the register. And so she was like, how about $10? I'm like, all right, I'm not going to fight you on it. But it's the Arion or Carrigan. Oh, I thought it's Arion Crafts. It's not. It's a Carrigan knitwear, but it's new with tags. So that one, you guys know the other one. I forget what it's called. Arion Crafts, right? Arion Crafts. But this is like a fisherman knit sweater made in Ireland. These things sell used for like $40. So I've never found one in new condition. I think this is a vintage tag style. You know, as an estate sale, lady passed away. But yeah, these fisherman style sweaters are really good. If I find them in LL Bean, I'll always sell them for around $40, especially if they're wool. Polo Ralph Lauren, LL Bean, all the decent brands they do well in. Wow, I know, Tej. Wasn't that cool? Actually, I got some more stuff from that sale. Let me scoot this so you can see more light. I got a couple of hard goods from that sale, including that was it New Kids on the Block album. It's sticky. I'd go get it, but it's like super sticky. It's kind of weird. Good morning, Beverly. Good morning, Cindy. Thanks for popping in. This was so everything here is a week, like last weekend till now. And I'm not going thrifting a whole lot. I'm going maybe like to 1 or 2 thrift stores a day. And then I went thrifting all day Wednesday. And then I did go to a garage sale. And this was a cool find at a garage sale. So if I can find vintage clothing, of course, I'm going to buy it. You guys know that market's super hot right now. I have no idea what that tag is. I just know it's old. It's made in the USA. And it has this Einstein weird thing on it. It was $2. I didn't even look up comps. I just know made in the USA. Single stitch t-shirts, Albert Einstein. I looked this up when I got home. I think these sell for around like $60 to $100. What a sell. There's quite a big price range there. But vintage single stitch made in the USA t-shirts. I'm picking those up, especially at garage sales. Our thrift stores, the people in the back tell me that they pull those now and put them on shopgoodwill.com. They bragged to me about it. So yeah, this does not look like a Goodwill bag. This is not a Goodwill bag. This is a local mom and pop thrift store. Basically, they had a whole bucket full of, I guess, first responder gear, police officers and firemen type of stuff gear. So they had a ton of 511 cargo pants. They also had the tactical, first tactical maybe, or LAPD, new with tags. I don't get that anymore. Only 511 is what I get when it comes to like first responder stuff. These were all $4.99 a piece. So these were all $4.99 a piece. I got 1, 2. These will probably sell for around 30. 1, 2, 3. At least 3 for now. Oh, 4. This one's a little bit different. 511. But I don't really need to tell you guys. You guys don't care how many I got. You guys are here to look at the goodies. But with 511, if you're new to the channel, super easy to look up the code. I just sold a shirt the other day. But right there at the bottom, see where it says 74280? You just go into eBay, 74280. Let's do that real quick. eBay, 74280, 511. And those pants pop up, those exact ones. So super easy to look up 511 tactical. Boy, nice 511. What's up, Gladys? What's up, everybody? Hey, do you even thrift, bro? Yeah, I thrift in a garage sale. If you guys have any questions, ask me. I was supposed to go live in a different room, but I set it as mobile, and we're actually not on a mobile device, so I had to change it. So sorry if there are people waiting in that wait room. Let's keep going through that bag. This is, again, a mom and pop, another 511, $5. These should sell, in between, like I said, near $30 a piece, brand new with tags. AG jeans. I know I've seen people get every style of men jeans, which is totally fine. For me, I find that the style Protege sits a lot longer than some of these other styles I'm going to mention. This was $5. Plus, at this mom and pop thrift store, I had $15 off of all this. So that brings the average cost down a little bit. The AG, Adriana Goldschmied, and the models I get are Everett. This is the Everett. So that's like a slim straight. Everett, the Tellus, the Ives, and the Graduate. So those are the 4 models I really, or the 4 lines of AG men's jeans I really look for. But also with them, I make sure that the crotch is not all pilled up and rubbed out. And then, of course, I look at the bottom hems. These still sell for me around $25, $26 plus shipping. Wow, you're late this morning. Normally I watch you, yeah, Pacific Standard Time. So I didn't do a live pack this morning. We're doing a live haul instead. I have things to pack still, but I thought we'd do a live haul. We don't do these very often. So I thought we'd do that. Let's keep going. Judy Blue, how about it? So Judy Blue, I've been on a Judy Blue dry spell. I have not found it. I always want to call it Judy Blues. It's not. It's Judy Blue. Judy Blue, you guys know the brand. Women's jeans. Again, I think I retired from Whatnot. Like I said, it was fun. Sales were great. People got deals. I made enough money for me to satisfy myself. I just didn't like having to do it, the setup and all that stuff. So I'm just going to go for the women's brands that sell well online, especially now that I cross-list over on the Poshmark and Mercari, everything. So Judy Blue, super stretchy, $6.99. Yeah, buddy, going to pick those up. I feel like a 90s of AG I find is a Graduate. I feel like 90% of the AG I find is Graduate. Yeah, Chris, I agree, which is good. I feel like almost all of them. And AG, if you guys are new, good point, Chris. AG jeans, they make them in chinos too, or they make lighter colored jeans or dark, like black wash jeans or bone white jeans. They have a jean feel, but they also come in chinos, and almost all of those I find are Graduate as well. I forget this. I forget the actual style. Like the Everett is a slim straight. I feel like Graduate's probably just like slim, something like that. Judy Blue sells instantly. I know, Lulu. It does. That's why I feel like I've educated myself decently enough on women's. The only thing with I'm still not going to pick up women's Capri, Lululemon. I'm not going to pick up Lululemon tank tops unless it's that Swifty Tech or whatever. I'm going to be a little bit more particular what I pick up when it comes to women's stuff. This was cool. Means nothing to you guys probably, but check out this really old tag. This was at Goodwill. They brought a couple of these things out together. This is the old Hoosier Dome. So 1983, the Hoosier Dome. It might have been built in 83. I haven't done any research on this shirt yet. It was $2.99. It's just vintage. My vintage buddy might want it. I don't know. The Hoosier Dome's where the Colts played when they came over from Baltimore. They built the Hoosier Dome, and it's gone now. They have a new stadium. They built Lucas Oil Stadium, what Peyton built. What's up, Sandy? Thanks for coming in. I'm in a position where I have to go full-time pretty soon. I appreciate your videos and your advice. Thank you. I appreciate that. So going full-time, when we're going full-time into reselling, I think there's some people in here that are full-time as well. Chris is full-time. What I would say is you definitely need to have, and we're all adults. You need to have a nest egg. You need to have a cushion of money for a couple different reasons. You need to have a cushion and a nest egg of money in case a really good opportunity comes across. For example, last year, I didn't know there was a huge store that had a big clearance sale, Retail Arbitrage, and I spent $5,000 there. If I didn't have a nest egg or a little cushion, I wouldn't be able to do that. And I had to sit on all that stuff until the spring for the most part. I could have listed it, but it would have been a slow seller. And then also if stuff comes up, shit goes down, right? So full-time nest egg is probably the biggest advice I have for you guys, but yeah. Did you get business accounts credit card when you were part-time? Yes. So Marino liked playing there. Did Marino like playing at the Hoosier Dome? Probably because we weren't good back then and it was quiet. But when Peyton Manning, when we were in the Hoosier Dome and won the Super Bowl that year, it was so loud. It was so loud you couldn't hear yourself talk. Your voice was gone by the time you left. But as far as having a business account and credit cards while being part-time, yes. So I've had a business credit card ever since really probably just pre-pandemic, maybe 2019, I started with a credit card just for business. It really helped me during tax season and everything else, keep track of exactly what I'm spending money on. I talked with my CPA, like, hey, what can I spend money on? She's like, if you're thrifting all day long and you get lunch while you're thrifting, you need to keep track of that on your business credit card, things like that. Like Chris just flew to Florida. I did that in January. I flew to Florida, stayed there, thrifted every day, put that all on the business credit card. So yes, I kept track of everything on the business credit card, including all my items that I buy at Goodwill and stores. My average cost of good is $5.25. So then I can deduct that later on. What's up, Marilyn Leatherman? Come on over. Come on in, have a seat and help me out. Marilyn's in the chat, my mom. The nest egg is better than therapy for your mental health. Chris, you actually couldn't say it better. That I didn't even think about that. It is. Great call. So having that nest egg is so good just to know that you'll be safe. And probably any financial advisor will tell you to have 6 months, 3 to 6 months worth of money. If you were to lose your job and bring in no income, to have 3 to 6 months worth of a nest egg. That's what you should aim for. You could pay your mortgage, pay whatever, live off that 3 to 6 months without any income coming in. So yeah, just that mental like cushion, not having that anxiety. So this is, Marilyn, you're in here, North Central High School. Again, you guys don't care about this, but just anything with the vintage is just super hot right now. This is actually where I went to high school. But 1984 was before I was born. I was 2 years in the womb before that came. Cool, whatever. That was, you guys don't care about that. These are a couple good buys right here. Let's see. Good morning. Thanks for sharing all your knowledge. Jason, you're welcome. Thanks for the info. You're welcome, Angie. Yep. Anytime. I love answering questions. Yes. So this was $5. It is marine layer. I really like marine layer. Similar to Faherty. There's old shelves calling. I'm going to say on a live. YouTube live. My wife calling me. Yeah. Good. Usually I don't find this new with tags. I'd still pick this up for $5. Marine layer. What also something I found is kind of hard. I don't know how to put it in on eBay, but if you find the shirts on marine layer, some of them have an ML or an LXL. So it's hard to decide what to put in the item specifics. If it's a large or extra large, usually I just pick one or the other, but I'd be sure to take a picture of it. But yeah, this is probably like a $30 shirt, new with tags, probably like a $21 shirt pre-owned. This right here, I was on the fence with. It's a FootJoy, but these FootJoy polyester quarter zips right here, they usually sell really well for me. Even if they have golf course logos or anything, these always sell well, usually around $27. This one, this isn't a killer. I like golf course logos, don't bother me. But definitely what bothers me are business logos. If they're a business logo, I'm not super into it. I usually would pass it over. But this is a Sports Illustrated logo. And I don't think that's going to hurt the value because obviously this is a golfing brand and Sports Illustrated's golfing or sports. So I bet this is just like someone got it with a subscription to Sports Illustrated. I don't think that's going to hurt the value too much. $5. Again, with this, just keep in mind, look out for these FootJoy. The polos that are plain and striped, I don't buy those anymore. But those I buy, and then the all-over print I purchase as well. When should you get a business card is the question. Thanks for coming in, Brittany. That's up to you. Some people don't want to have credit cards. I think, is it Dave Ramsey who talks about don't get credit cards? I'm a little bit non-believer of that because what I've done is I get a credit card that has really good reward programs, and then I make sure I pay it off monthly. In fact, I pay my credit card off like every week, every 2 weeks. Whenever there's a balance, I just pay it off, and then I build those points. And by the end of the year, I have enough points on there to take my family on a vacation, or I could cash it out or whatever. So I like having a rewards credit card for my business. It's good to keep track of things. But again, credit cards can be very dangerous, especially in this high interest environment. With the interest rates are still 5.5%. And then on credit cards, it's like 17%. So very, very careful if you get a credit card. I don't want to say I should suggest doing that. That's just what I do. What's up, Shelby? Cutie. Everyone knows you just called me. Do you wash your thrifted clothes? John, I don't. So if I'm pulling something out of here, like here we go. Here's a Lululemon. I've never found this Lululemon. This actually might be a keeper for me. Yeah, I do keep some of my stuff. I love Lululemon, obviously. This is a sweatshirt. It's gray with the hood. Again, there's no tag here. And a lot of times there's little clues that will tell you, like these little buttons like that. Lululemon has done that before. Right here, the seam down the back like that. A lot of Lululemon clothes have that seam down the back. No hang tag. Obviously, I'm going to look at the bottom. It had the Lululemon logo. But if this had a smell to it, like a smoky smell, I would wash it. If it had a little bit of a perfume or like a washing detergent smell, I usually won't wash it. So I would say 99.5% of the items that I pick up, I do not wash. If it has a spot when I'm taking a picture of it and I see a little spot, I'll pull it up. I'll hit some shot on it. I'll agitate it, get it ready for the washer. That's the only time I wash things. Yeah, it definitely takes discipline to have a credit card. Uh, Again, we're all adults. Do your own due diligence. Hopefully, responsibility, all that good stuff. Here is a pair. I can't believe this place, this mom and pop store, Thrifty Threads. They are always pricing their prices are really, really high on the stuff they know is good. These are a pair of Lululemon shorts. I can't believe they did not price these high. Usually they'll price these things at like $30. Like all their Lilly Pulitzer there is $50, $60. All their Eileen Fisher is expensive. But yeah, I caught these for $5. Plus, again, that store had that $15 off. Same place where I got those 511 tactical pants. Let's talk real quick about this brand. It has fallen off for me in some areas, but it has done well for me in others. So I'll tell you about that. But let me answer your questions. Do you ever delist? Okay, let me pin that. Thanks for popping in, by the way. The Odd, do you ever delist stuff on eBay if it doesn't sell within a certain time frame? No. So what I do is, as you know, if you don't know, I have Autoposher. So Autoposh sends out those offers. Now that I'm a seasoned, I've been selling clothing since 2016. So been doing it a while now. I know to pick up. I know what to pick up, what not to pick up. I know what sits and what doesn't sit. Of course, there's always going to be that exception, especially in items that are on trend now. They might, by next fall, not be on trend and still be in my closet or still be in my eBay store. So I never delist an item and take it away. What I'll do, I'll just put it on super sale. So let's say FootJoy polos. They're not selling for me. All last spring and summer, basically a whole tub of FootJoy polos didn't sell for me. So now, instead of having them at $18.99 to $20, I'm just going to price them at $12.99 and let them go. I paid $5 a piece for them. I'll double my money off of them. Even though it's $5 a piece, they're just sitting. That's probably $150 worth of inventory that I could go and spend and get good stuff. So if something's not selling, I just drop the price. I don't delist it. But Autoposher will delist and relist items that are stagnant and stale. So every 28 days, it will delist and relist it. So eBay thinks it's a brand new item. So you'll see an item sit for a long time, and then Autoposher will delist and relist it, and you'll see it sell. And you'll be like, why did that sell? It's because of that. Started Autoposher. Oh, there you go. Josh started Autoposher last night. Let's read it. Pin the message. Started Autoposher last night. Cross-listed one thing to Poshmark. Then my account got banned. Yes. Let me see. Josh, you're not the first person. I want to come across. After a few emails, they reactivated it saying we accidentally flagged for incorrect. Yes. That happened to me. So if you get Autoposher, which is awesome, it's what I use to cross-list my items. It's my virtual assistant now too. It's great. It's awesome. It's the best thing. I've only done eBay my whole reselling career. I started in 2001. I started in clothing in 2016. I only did eBay. I just now cross-listed over to Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. I'm getting sales over there. So all my sales have gone up. My money net income has gone up because of Autoposher, cross-listing, and the virtual assistant. If you're interested, surfstufffinds.com. I have a link for $5 off. I'll just say that now. If you're interested, you can look at pricing. But that's exactly what happened to me. I've never sold on Poshmark, so I had to create a Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop account. Once I started cross-listing to Poshmark, it said I couldn't cross-list over there anymore. So I went over to my Poshmark account, and I only had like 1 or 2 listings up over there, and it wouldn't let me even list over on Poshmark. So I had to email Poshmark and say, hey, what's up? They basically said, oh, we saw you listing all this stuff really quickly and sharing using the share Autoposher tool that I have. We thought you were a bot. So they reinstated my account. Great. Start doing it again. That next day, it did it again. So I reached out within minutes. Poshmark reached right back out to me and said, we took care of it. This shouldn't happen anymore. It didn't. So I have everything listed over there. So if that happens to you, don't freak out. Just reach out to Poshmark, not Autoposher. If that happens, reach out to Poshmark. Where am I? I am in a room that we never use. This house was built in the early to mid 90s. And that it's like you walk in, there's a sitting room, there's a dining room, like rooms that we don't use. That thing sucked to put up. My wife bought that, by the way. But yeah, Josh, same thing happened to me. Auto Posture had doubled my eBay sales and tripled my Poshmark sales over the last month. I mean, does it get any, there's proof. I don't just say it. I wouldn't, you guys know me well enough. I don't sell anything. I don't have any paid courses. I don't do any of that stuff. It'd be easy for me to sit down and type up a whole book full of bolos and all that stuff and charge people. It's not what I'm about. I will promote Auto Posture because it has increased my sales. And now that I took the leap into Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, all those platforms are easy. If you can do eBay, those platforms are nothing. You can do them in your sleep. I bought 2 pairs of, I'm going to pin this comment. Jason bought 2 pairs of Sid mass burn pants yesterday that looked to be in great condition. I discovered that when I got home, the inseam was 26. The obvious M. Do you list them and wait? Okay. So really good question, Jason. That has happened to me so many times. I'll find a really good brand of pants. I'll be super excited, throw them in the cart, $5, get home, bring them home. They've been hemmed up to 26. That's why I always say the longer the better with pants, because they'll fit tall people and then people can hem them up to short. Once they hem them up to short, most of the time they don't keep that full hem in there. They only keep an inch or two. Usually if I make that mistake, I do one of 2 things. If they're worth listing still, I'll list them. Otherwise, I'll redonate them. So let's say a pair of Under Armour pants, my match play pants that sell for $23.99. If they're hemmed up to 26, I'll list them for like $14. I'll still list them because I can sell similar. I'll list them for $14. I'll just cut the price pretty much in half is what I do. I switched from Vindu to Auto Posture. Use your link. Caleb, thanks. I was going to ask you because we talked about going live together. I didn't know if you cross-list or not because I know you talk about your eBay sales a lot. So I didn't realize if you did that or not. And by the way, when you did your thrift haul the other day, we were driving as Wednesday. Bearded and I were driving. I was not listening or watching, but I saw your Kuji-like sweaters, the 3D cable knit. Those were awesome. Shorts are my favorite thing to list right now. The Polo ones, easy for the store photo and ship. Yes, Cindy, this time of year, it's really interesting. I talked to my wife about it. Whenever I do my shipping, I throw it in a pile after I do my shipping and I get the pile to put in bags, which I don't have any around here. And this time of year, it's always poly mailers. In the winter, I feel like it's half boxes, half poly mailers, half priority envelopes. This time of year, it's really easy to ship. So easy to ship. Shorts, pants, polos, you guys know the deal. But yeah, I prefer pants and shorts over polo shirts for the most part. I always say that. But this is the brand I was talking about a little bit ago, Untuckit. So Untuckit, talked about this again, probably 2018, 2019. If you found this shirt, it was like finding a Roebuck at the time. Like, yes, I never find this brand. It's going to sell for $40 overnight. And it did. It's come downhill. These have now become basically Polo Ralph Lauren button-ups for me. I sell them for like $18.99, $20 plus shipping. This one, however, I sell for a little bit more, about $22.99, because it's the spandex and nylon. So this is the stretchy performance. You guys know there is a similarity across every brand now. If it has the polyester, if it's the performance cooling, it always sells better. Peter Millar, Polo Ralph Lauren, Untuckit, it always sells better. My sales were going on eBay. Then I made a mistake on my package. Sucks. Now on eBay, has me on timeout. No sales. Ever, does eBay actually like have you in timeout, or do they just do they have you in timeout? How many items do you have listed? I've never been in an actual timeout. You made a mistake on one package. I wonder if you did. Same. So Cindy, yeah, Lulu, I'm the same. Go Pacers. Jack, what's up? Jack Thrift had his whatnot last night. He's big time into vintage stuff. I was showing him some vintage stuff that I texted you the other day. But yeah, good whatnot last night. Good stuff. I came in, had to say go Pacers because we won. We're playing the Knicks next. Depop interface sucks, but I'm looking at a list hop hop stuff over there. List hip hop stuff over there. Okay, Josh. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I just started Depop maybe a week ago, and I'm just listing all like my streetwear over there. So if I find like my South Pole shorts or even my Polo Ralph Lauren Big Pony stuff, anything that I think someone like 25, 30 or under would wear, especially the 18-year-old range, I list over there. So any of my like 550 jeans that are Levi's, I list over there. I'm not listing everything over there right now because I'm still working on cross-listing to Mercari and Poshmark. But yeah, I'm going to try to make that more of a vintage store. But Lulu Ray is in the chat, and she's always telling me, listen, all Polo Ralph Lauren stuff sells over there, and you know that's my favorite brand. So I will start listing some stuff over there. Definitely increased my sales on Auto Posture. Tam just got Auto Posture. She messaged me and she's like, I already got a sale on Poshmark. I'm like, I'm telling you. Depop. I know Jack is big. He's like Mr. Depop because he does a lot of vintage stuff. So usually I give him vintage stuff and then he gives me his stuff. So I give him like stuff that I buy for $5, sells for him all the time for like $20, $25. He does the same for me. He'll give me like a Lululemon or whatever. So it's good to make connections around town with good people. He's good people. And he just started a YouTube channel. So if you don't follow him and you're into vintage stuff and what to look for, I'm going to pin him right here. If you don't follow him, give him a follow. He didn't just start it. He's got over 1,000 subs, but he posts vintage stuff. So you want to keep your eye out for vintage stuff if you're not in the indie area because he'll want the indie area stuff. But yeah, give him a follow. Let's see, guys. Yes, no huge cost boxes. I know. No, we don't have to pay for the boxes. And also I go to the post office and they always call me like Santa Claus because I have the big like trash bags going in there. And this time of year, it's so nice because I only have to take one. With boxes, I have to take a lot. I was on the fence with this one, and then I decided I'd get it. So this is an LL Bean cardigan, like a Mr. Rogers cardigan. It's cotton. The wool ones sell really great for me, especially if they have that cable knit or that fisherman type of knit in it. But this is cotton, and it's just a medium, I think. Yeah, medium. But for $5, I still think I'll be able to sell this in the fall and winter around 25-ish. Again, I can list stuff now. If you guys are in here, I'm a seasonal lister. So you can see I'm going to pull all these things out. What I'm going to list today are all the things that are shorts and that nylon cooling shirt and polos and things like that. Those things, the winter stuff, I'm saving until I have time to list it or fall comes first, whichever comes first. I found those Untuckits about every time I go. I think several of them. Yeah, so critical also with those Untuckits. I've also thought about lotting those up. So you could lot those up. I feel like the best way to lot things up is put all the tags right next to each other so people can see the tags and they can see the pattern really closely. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I sold some Untuckit shirts recently in a lot. I feel like that's a good way to untuck. Oh, no, they're Under Armour. Let me see if I can find it. Yep. So this is what I do with my lots. I find the logo on them, whether it be the tag or a logo. And then this is my thumbnail picture. So look, there's something on Poshmark. I got a 5-star rating. But yeah, there's my thumbnail picture. So people can see the logos and they can see the patterns. So that's what I do with my lots. That's how my thumbnail picture is. Here's a Barbour, just a simple bread and butter kind of now. It used to be really good. What you want to look for Barbour are the wax jackets. Those jackets and vests sell really well. Again, $5. All these shirts are going to be $5. All the pants are going to be $5. That's how much I pay for everything. This will sell for around $22. It's a flannel come fall and spring. Love Depop. Lulu loves Depop. Depop over Mercari. Well, Lulu, Mercari's being a punk. They're limiting I can't list enough over there. They're like, you're too new. We have to trust you. You know that. I talked about that. So I only have 100 items on Mercari. So yeah, Depop, I have more sales than on Mercari. Hopefully I get more sales on Mercari so they trust me. Had Auto Posture for a while, but just got the cross lister yesterday. Oh yeah, that's right, Tammy. You did. You were on the fence about the cross lister. So easy. Poshmark, Depop, and Mercari are so easy. I literally set them up overnight and done. It's not like eBay, especially if you list on eBay and cross list over. There's nothing extra you have to do. Jack looked the other way. So got this all over print. I can't believe I found this in our area. As you guys know, probably in your areas, these all over prints, or AOP is what you call them on your Whatnot show. AOP, these all over prints, they fly. If they, the second they come out of the back room, someone's on them. So when this sticks out, when that arm sleeve sticks out of the racks, like that's when I go through the t-shirts, I just look for something like that sticks out. It's usually an all over print. I can't believe I found this. It's Grambling State or Grambling University Tigers. So it's the football. But again, someone at that college is going to really want this shirt. I have no idea what it goes for. I did a quick comp. They didn't have one listed. So we'll just see what happens with that. That one I'm keeping. Be Unstoppable, new to your channel. Thanks. Hey, thanks for coming in. Just subscribed. When polybagging button up shirts, do you worry about USPS smashing and breaking the buttons? Good question. So here is my bread and butter item. As you guys know, my favorite brand, Polo Ralph Lauren, in a small. People pass up small sell for me. So when this sells, what I do, and you guys see me, I don't put stuff in separate bags. What I do, I list them, I go put them in like bins. So when this sells, I'll have it just like this. I always fold the buttons on the inside and the cuff buttons on the inside. I'll fold it over once like that, and I'll fold it over twice. So the cuff buttons are on the inside, the collar buttons are on the inside, and the buttons down the middle are on the inside. So everything's padded with that cotton, and I ship it out like that. And I never had any issues. I never had any complaints about a cracked button, and I've sold thousands of these, thousands of button-up shirts, button down or button up. So that's what I'd recommend. Just folding it like that, you should be good. Same thing with blazers. There are multiple ways to do blazers. I do the same method with blazers, but I roll them instead of fold them. Roll them instead of fold them. Yes, just sold skull all over print on Depop. Had 89 likes. See, I don't even know what these likes are. That is one thing I don't know. On Depop and Mercari, I get notifications all the time. Someone liked your item. Someone liked your item. Okay. What do I need to do with that, guys? What do I need to do with that? Anytime I find a big women's LL Bean that's a newer style, like with this fur right here, these sell so quickly. This is not down, but it's a really thick jacket. It might even be like Gore-Tex. I don't know. But it's really thick jacket, quilted lining on the inside. These things sell for $40 to $50 all the time. It was only $5.99. This should have been $9.99. $5.99. So I do pick up these LL Bean women's jackets, especially the newer styles. Heavier, the better. And they sell, like I said, around $40 or $50 come the winter. Really, really fast. Likes are important for getting to the top of the popular filter. Do I need to do anything about the likes though, Jack? Is there anything I should do about that, or just let them just keep liking it? Like if they like it, they like it. That's good, right? Likes on Posh, you likes push you up in search. Got you. So just leave it alone, right? Just leave it alone. Send offers. I know you always say send offers to likers. I say that. The other day, you're like, send offers to likers in your video. But I do. I send offers to Auto Posture. So I'm guessing if someone likes it, they get an offer. So I'm going to make sure I have that set up. Polo Ralph Lauren, short sleeve, sell just as good or better than long sleeve during this time of year. So from now until September, these things sell. I can't keep a short sleeve in stock. Again, $5, white. Always look over stains. I don't care if they're slim fit, classic fit, whatever. I don't care. There were two of them. This one's chambray, whatever it is. Again, all I need to know is how to spell it. $5. This will sell for $20. So again, a lot of people pass this stuff up. Not me. These Polo Ralph Lauren's, $5 into 20, $5 into 20-ish, 20-ish. No, it's best if you just let them like and refresh the post constantly. Okay, so with auto posture, I will I have it refreshed. So what I do, on my dashboard, on so on Depop, I need to do offers. So I have the relist on Depop. So on offers on Depop, what do you guys think? Like 10%? 10% offers on Depop? Does that sound good? I'll do 10% offers on Depop. So now anyone that likes my item, they'll now get an offer just like that. That's how easy auto posture is. And that's on the app. FootJoy pants. FootJoy pants are not my favorite, but if they do have an FJ on this back pocket, they are a little bit newer. Definitely look for the athletic fit. They'll have the FJ on top of a little rubber stamp, and on the inside they'll say athletic fit. Those sell for $50. This is a newer style with that pocket on the back. They look wrinkly. I don't care. I'm not pressing it or anything. I'll lay it flat on my ground and I'll list it. This will probably sell for around $23. Again, $5 for me. Jack, you're watching this, so you're seeing everything I'm picking up. You know what to snag now. Have you learned about a brand and then suddenly like Voodoo started seeing it at the thrift? Actually, I don't want to be negative, but I feel like it's the opposite for me sometimes. So, for example, I figured out what Roosevelts are. Roosevelt, if you guys don't know what Roosevelt shirts are, look up Roosevelt. And I finally, one day I'm like, oh, I saw someone, it's a bolo, picked it up. And I looked at how much they went for. Oh my gosh. And then I saw the tag. I'm like, I passed that tag up like 25, 50 times. Like, what am I doing? And now I can't find any Roosevelts anywhere. So it's kind of I don't know. That's what I think about. Kind of the opposite. Another Polo Ralph Lauren. This one's a Blake. I will put Blake in the listing. Sometimes people look for Blake. Just the older tag, whatever. 2XL, good pattern. That'll be a $22.99 item. What is this? Oh, Jack, are you still in here? This is probably coming your way. This is funny. So again, I will get vintage stuff. I sold a short sleeve Ralph Lauren in 2 hours for $25. So there you go. There you go. The short sleeve Polo Ralph Lauren button shirts sell really well. I don't get too many of the quarter buttons like the polo that we all are accustomed to. I don't get many of those because the collars are always pretty washed out. But if they have the big pony and they have something else written on them, I usually get those. So yeah, that's what I get. Yeah, auto posture app. I'm still figuring it out. Okay, so Caleb, go follow auto posture on Instagram, and there is a little short on Instagram on how you make it into an app. It's like a 25-second short where she's like, all right, go to autoposture.com, click this, click that. Now it's an app on your phone. So now it's an app on my phone. It's super easy. Just go over to IG. Yeah, it is nice to know they have an app. That was huge for me because, I list everything from my phone. This morning, I just took a ton of pictures from my phone. So this is what I did this morning. Tons of pictures on my phone. And now I'll just be listing those today. Do you know your live is interrupted with commercials? Ever? I did not know. I don't know. I just set it up. Mateo, so many commercials. I don't know how to get that off. I have no idea. It's probably something I need to set up next time I do a live. I'm not on Restream right now. I'm just on YouTube. So I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on TikTok like my usual because I'm upstairs. So I'm just on YouTube. So I don't know why it does that. Off subject, but how's your Florida liking? How's your FIL liking his car? How's your FIO? Are you talking about K-Way? Who are you talking about? Liking his car, Tam. Help, newbie here. Here, I'll click you up. It's way different than what I do my Restream, guys. Newbie here. Buyer paid for an item on eBay, but messaged me saying he moved and needs the item shipped to a different address. Do you just ship it to the address without doing anything, or eBay? So good question, Sonia. What I have done in my past, I've done where I ship it to the new address, but then about 2 years ago, I stopped. So what I do is I'll say, I'm sorry, I only will ship to the address provided on eBay. I cancel the order, and then it will say problem with their address. So I'll cancel the order and with the address problem, and then I'll send them a message just saying, listen, I'll relist this, get your new address figured out, and rebuy it, and I'll send it to that address. That's what I do now. I do not mess with them. Father-in-law. Oh, critical. I never get commercials with live. Oh, there you go. I have YouTube Premium. That's probably why. Oh, father-in-law. My father-in-law got it. How's your father-in-law liking his new car? What did he get? The Edsel. That was like November. Oh, he loves it. So if you guys didn't see that video, my father-in-law my wife's parents, he lost a job. He had to get rid of his favorite hot rod car. He had to sell it. And about 10 years later, we found the owner of it. We told the lady, my brother-in-law told the lady, if something ever happens, please let me know. A year later, the husband died. She contacted him, and all the siblings got together, bought the car back, and surprised them on Thanksgiving. So here you go, cattails. So this is a vintage sweatshirt, and it's cattails, right? Get it? Cats on cattails. So that's gonna go to Jack. He'll probably just put this in his booth or something. But yeah, I got that. Also, check this one out. Big Johnson's. What? Yeah, buddy. Big Johnson's Bar and Grill. Liquor in the front, poker in the rear. Again, this was $1 at a garage sale. This is on a Oneida screen print tag, new with tag. So vintage, old stock, I believe. This is also going to go to my buddy. Keep going through it. Okay, the other day I said I do not pick up John Varvatos anymore. Well, there's always an asterisk. Like I said in that video on YouTube, there's always an asterisk. Because Wednesday, I picked up John Varvatos. Why? Because it had skulls all over it. So this had flying skulls all over it. And for some reason, brands with skulls do really well. Peter Millar with skulls do well. Polo Ralph Lauren Rugby with skulls do really well. And so I looked up the comps on this particular shirt. It's a short sleeve, and they're like $25. So there's your little asterisk. Most John Varvatos, I skip over. That one I did not. Sparkle said, I'm so spoiled by YouTube Premium. What's an ad? I had YouTube Premium like a free trial for a minute, but I don't have it now. If you don't see commercials, you don't pay for YouTube Premium. There you go. PSA, if you watch the video, you have tissues close. Oh, Tam said, if you watch that video, that short with my father-in-law, keep your tissues clothed. I know, right? And if you watch it really closely, you'll see me in the background. My sister-in-law, who helped pay to buy the car back, I had her on FaceTime and I was holding it up. Gosh, I feel like I've heard your father-in-law's story on YouTube Short. Yeah, it was on a YouTube Short. The cat ladies will love that. I know. Skulls sell. Skulls sell. That's why I bought that. Orvis Trout Bum. This is one of the only button up or button down. This is a button up shirt because the collars don't button down. This is one of the only Orvis button up shirts I'll buy. It has the vents in the back. If it's an Orvis Trout Bum, and usually at the bottom, it'll have a little trout embroidery too. Like, so there's your little trout, but this will sell for right around $18.99. Great summer piece. Retail arbitrage. How about this one? Check out this Harley-Davidson 4XL flannel. I'm gonna let you guys in here since you're here. Harley-Davidson, brand new with tags, 4XL flannel. How much do you think I paid for this? How much do you think I paid for this? And I'll show you the next items. Next one. Ooh, this is a really good one. I mean, it's a good one. Listen, I ain't getting any Grand Slams where I live, but it's a good one. This is a good one too. $7.99, $5.99. Dang, you guys. Okay, I didn't get that great a deal on it, but I paid $10.99 for it. So $11 for a brand new with tags, 4XL Harley-Davidson flannel. Has a Harley-Davidson hit on it. For $10.99, I mean, in the fall, it even smells like Ross, like that new smell. It'll sell for, I don't know, what do you guys think? $35, something like that. Another asterisk, right? in that video was Harley-Davidson t-shirts. Unless they're old, I don't get t-shirts really, period, Harley-Davidson. I like the Indiana that's hanging behind you. I'm from Muncie. Hey, what's up from Muncie? That's where all my family's from. So yeah, Indiana, like I said, that sucked to hang. But yeah, Muncie is where my family is from. The size will sell it for sure. $40. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Actually got 3 or 4 of those. I think I put some of them in storage. Really good brand. This one was on the rack. So it must, I don't know how long it was sitting there. Maybe a couple days. This brand right here sells really, really well. Gitman Brothers. If you can find Gitman Brothers in a good pattern like this, a plaid, this one was new with tags. This shirt used is like a $30 shirt, $32 shirt with this colorway. This was $5 again. This will probably sell for like 50, 55. I didn't even look up comps. I just got it. I just know they sell for around 30 used. Gitman Brothers. I bought 3 new Harley at Ross. Sold one for 40 the next day. What were they? Where were the Harley? I got a few up at Ross, a few Harley things. I went to all of them around here. There was like one of each style except for those at some Rosses. Okay. A lot of people might shy away from this, but these sell so well for me. Look at these wide leg men's Lululemon pants. So these wide leg men's Lululemon pants, they're just like lounge pants, but they always sell well, like $30. They actually, most of the time you find them, they have the hexagon Lululemon, which is the first Lululemon label that they came out for men's, but that one didn't. So that will sell for $30. That was probably, that was $5 too. That was $5 too. So those are good ones. Those are some goodies. Next item, an Untuckit. Again, you guys know the deal with that. So what I'm thinking with Untuckit is I could use that little logo right there and put them in line in order to lot them up. I'm not for sure yet. We'll see what I do. Another Polo Ralph Lauren, whites. I mean, these things, this is money, especially white. $5. That's just $7.99. They won't price that one up. $7.99 doesn't matter. I'll still sell it for that one will sell over $20. Another Untuckit. Don't need to go through that. These are great sellers. If you guys watch my lives, you've seen that I've sold these plenty of times. But Polo Ralph Lauren, these are sweatpants. There's a difference between Polo Ralph Lauren sweatpants and joggers and sleepwear. The sleepwear does not sell like the sweatpants and joggers. So these are the sweatpants. You'll see the size tag will look like that. Also, at the bottom, you'll either see that they're tight like a jogger or they have that string. Another thing you can tell is by the weight. These are heavy. So these will sell for around $27. Those always sell for me really, really well in the fall. Men's Lululemons over women's Lululemons. I 100% agree. Men's over women's reselling wise. Even like this, I remember when those scuba hoodies used to do really well, all that sort of stuff. Still great quality, but as far as resale value, yeah, men's over women's. I agree with you. I love the wide leg. I get the wide leg women's for myself. Yeah, I mean, everything's becoming more like loungy, wide leg. If you like, you go to, I don't know, wherever in town where there are kids from high school, they're all wearing baggy Levi's, Air Monarchs, and an oversized t-shirt. I'm just like, those kids are super comfy. Like 10 years ago, everything was skin tight. Those kids are probably super comfy. Let's do no. K-Way shop. He should know that I'm on live. Okay, another thing that I get that you guys should be on the lookout for sure. Sorry if this has been asked. Listen, don't ever, if you guys are in here or you guys are watching this later, don't ever be sorry for ask. Don't ever put I'm sorry in a question. Don't ever do that. I was a teacher. I taught the same thing for years and years and years. I had repeat questions. I have patience for that. So do not worry about asking the same questions. The question is, do you promote your listings on eBay? So what I promote on eBay, since we're here right now, I'll promote high items that are on eBay that have, there are a whole bunch on eBay that the market's really, really flooded, I will promote them. So like these Untuckits, I promote at 4%. These Polo Ralph Lauren shirts, I promote at 4%. Nike polos, 4%. Under Armour polos, 4%. All those sort of things at 4%. But like this Harley flannel, I don't promote. These that I'm about to show you right now, I don't promote. This right here is an Under Armour, but it's Notre Dame. I won't promote this because it's more unique. This Notre Dame polos always sell for me for around like $30. So anything that's really, really flooded in the market is how I promote. Hopefully that makes the most sense to you. He's waiting on you. Seems like he's gaming. There's no way he's gaming. He was bothering you on purpose. He's like that. I know he would be bothering me. He'll come in the chat and bother me in a second. These are Duluth trading on the fly. Duluth has come down. The jeans used to sell really, really quick for me. They're $7.99 where I live. I don't even really pick them up anymore. Actually, I don't pick them up anymore, the jeans, unless they're flannel lined. But I always pick up these Flex Dry on the Fly. These are like a nylon polyester spandex. They're going to be nylon. Yeah, nylon spandex blend. You'll see the tag always on the inside down here, like on the inside. These always sell for like $23 for me. These are pants. I pick them up in shorts as well. They always sell for me. So I always pick up the stretchy, again, the cooling, the nylon, the spandex, all that sort of stuff. Next item is love Prana. Mostly men's. Again, shorts and pants over shirts. I pick up almost no Prana short or no Prana shirts, but I always pick up the pants. These are $4.99. Prana is the name. Prana. And again, these are like the nylon pants. So these always sell for me in the mid-20s. Again, for everything I do, buyer pays shipping. These are hopefully we find some new brands too. Never found these before. Never found these before. Let me answer your questions. You love Prana. So Lulu, you're over on a lot of Poshmark and Mercari. What do you sell over there with Prana? Out of curiosity. I always get the pants and shorts. Those are my favorite. Women's stuff I really don't get, and men's tops. I'm really hit or miss. I'll lot them up if I find a few of them. Untuckit shorts. I've never found Untuckit shorts. And again, these are a nylon blend. So these are like a nylon spandex blend. Also, with newer Untuckits, maybe like 3 or 4 years old, if you look at the tag, there's actually a name. There's a style name, Chancellor short. So you can put that in eBay, just get that exact listing and sell similar. So yeah, I haven't even looked at comps on these. They were probably $3.99. Yep, $3.99. We have set prices where we are. Another Untuckit shirt. This guy must have just unloaded all of his Untuckit. My first Jellycat. You guys were probably there. $1.99 for my first Jellycat dog. Yeah. So that's the tag I'm going to be looking for from now on, Jellycat. Again, that bastard bearded stole a whole bunch from me, that punk. All right, which under critical mass? I'm going to pin that for us. So the question is, which Under Armour polos are you picking up? I'm always passing on those at the thrift unless they are team related. Yep, me too. Is that a performance or just basic polo? So good question. Basic Under Armour polos, I pass up on. Yes. They're $4.99 where I live, and I pass up on them. Unless, like I showed you that lot, if I find right in a row 3 of them that are newer style, same pattern, I'll go ahead and get them and lot them up. So I lotted those up. I forget what I sold them for. Let's go back and see. I sold that lot for $44.99. So, and I paid $5 a piece. So 15 into 44. And it was one listing. So pictures in one listing. But yes, for the most part, it has to be like a college team or whatever. I agree with you there. I sold Prana men's pants today. See, Prana men's pants are great, Cindy. Yep, I'm with you on that one. Prana sells all the time, especially men's, and love to pay full price. They love to pay full price. Yeah, Hiking gear is one of my favorite. Hiking, outdoor hiking stuff and golf usually are like some of my best sellers. Prana women's and men's hiking pants and shorts. Sold Prana hemp pants on Depop. Okay. So Prana hemp pants. I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, pants and shorts for sure. I don't get much returns on Depop. I love you guys all talking to each other. That's cool to me. Really good bolo. If you're new to reselling, a lot of you guys already know this. You want me to just do this the whole time? Taylor Stitch. Taylor Stitch, really good brand to be on the lookout for. It's come off a little bit, but still good. A lot of times you'll find it in denim. Denim does way better. Denim shirts and denim pants. But I didn't count this out. I just know it's a really good brand. And for $5, my guess, short sleeve too, it should sell. I have some really good short sleeve I need to list like this weekend. I don't know, $27, something like that. I don't get many returns on Depop. Well, that's good because I just started on Depop and I don't want returns. I do not want returns. What items of Peter Millar should I buy and not buy? Good question. Me personally, again, I have fixed prices, right? My shorts are $3.99, my pants are $4.99, and my tops are $4.99. For me, the only Peter Millar I pick up are anything with a stretchy blend to them. So if they're shorts, they have to be like a wicking, stretchy spandex polyester blend, or if they do make some nylon or some linen blend ones. Those are good. Those casual shorts. And as for tops, anything that's stretchy. If I see a Peter Millar that is cotton, I don't pick it up. There are a few asterisks. If it's a cotton with the Masters logo, of course I'll pick that up. But cotton, Peter Millar, I stay away from. It just sits for me. You guys were with me during this live, I think. Polo Ralph Lauren 3XB. Polo Ralph Lauren 3XB. Full zip with the little hit right there. This was only $5.99. This one did have a little mark on it. I remember somewhere that I'm going to have to wash it. Yeah. So I remember picking this up and having a mark for $5.99, being a big size like this. If I can get that little stain out, that will sell for like $33 all day. Tune on international shipping and just sold an eyeglasses. Oh, turned on. Okay, so turned on international shipping. Sold some eyeglasses case to Sweden. Why doesn't everyone do it? I don't know, Blessed. I do it. Most people that I watch, K-Way, Chris at Peak, Caleb, I'm pretty sure does it. Most people I watch do the international shipping. You just click a button. It's so easy. So I don't know. I don't know people that don't do it. Usually I stay away from Bonobos pants like this. These are the Everyday Warriors. I think you guys saw me get this. But they were new with tags. So new with tags for $5. Sometimes you'll see this in there and no new tag on it. I'll list it new without tags. If I see that on there, I'll list it new without tags. Those will sell for probably like $27. Nothing crazy. Yeah, for Peter Millar, definitely check those golf clubs if you get a bunch. I found new with tags, Trump Island one, and sold it for $80 plus $99 shipping. Yes, so definitely logos on any polo that's golf can help the value. There was one time I found a Seminole, I think it was Seminole golf course. Had no idea what it was. It was just a head of an Indian logo, but they're all Peter Millar, Summer Comfort, and some other brands. I picked them all up. Super hard to get course materials or items, swag, and they sold for like $80 a piece. So yeah, definitely always tell people, go on to Google, look up Masters or not Masters, look up PGA golf course logos and take a screenshot of that. So I'll just go to Google PGA logos, images, and then I'll just take a screenshot of the images. So there's all sorts of them. So just go the images and take a screenshot of one of them. Do you list any clothes on Facebook Marketplace or just Target? Just Target, Cindy. So on Wednesday, I found a Rug Doctor Those are very expensive. I bought it for 50 and I think I have it sold for 250. So the only thing I sell on Facebook Marketplace are hard goods that I don't really want to ship. I don't sell any clothing. Every once in a while, because people can see where you live, because they can see how much it costs to ship to them. They can see my post office, my P.O. box address. They'll ask for local pickup on eBay or wherever, and I don't do it. I don't meet people or do local pickup for clothing. So I don't do that. You guys might, but I don't. Here's shorts are $6.99, short sleeve shirts $5.49, $7.29 pants and jeans $9.99. Tan, that's kind of how it was in Chicago when I went to Chicago. Everything was just a couple bucks more, but you still find I still found like here's Bowerty. You know, if these were $10 up in Chicago, I would have still gotten them. They were $5 here or $7.49 because that's how much you said pants were. But these will sell for a decent price. 2 pairs. 2 per. Okay, this was our very last. This was second from last Goodwill with Bearded the other day. This is in style right now, so I really should list this right now, even though it's heavy. Even though it's heavy. You're my favorite. No, blessed beyond measure. You're my favorite YouTuber when you do your Whatnot shows, so I can sign up. I'm not. I retired for now. I took a sabbatical from Whatnot. But I do appreciate you coming in. Listen, I am scatterbrained and I'm just like to have a good time and be positive. So that's me. If you guys ever want like certain videos or whatever, just message me or whatever, and I will try to make that happen. I learned about Peanut Millar from you. Found it. There you go. Found it and someone stole it out of my cart when I was at the fitting room. Sonia. Ugh. The other day, I think someone stole little sleepers pajamas out of my cart. Those are like $20 kids bamboo sleepers. But yeah, that stinks. That's ridiculous. We don't have fitting rooms at our Goodwills anymore. They got rid of them all. But I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you found it. Now you know Peter Millar's a brand to pick up. Let's see. What Tyndale fire resistant items to buy or resell? So Tyndale, that brand, Tyndale, right? I don't know. I haven't picked that brand up in a while. If you're speaking of that brand, usually when I pick up fire resistant items, fire retardant items, I pick up Ariat, Carhartt, even the Wrangler jeans do okay. But usually Ariat and Carhartt are the 2 brands that I find the most often and that I pick up. Like wallet, I always carry 2 phones with me and leave one in the cart. That's not a bad idea. I take everything into the fitting room, leave nothing in the cart. Lulu, they're about to come after you. They're going to be like, girl, you're stealing from us. Oh my gosh. When Beard and I went thrifting, we were downtown Indy, and the manager and this lady were having it out because the manager was accusing this lady of going to the bathroom, which they locked the bathrooms, of stealing. And she was yelling at them. It was crazy. I wish I had a GoPro on. It would have been great footage. But this is an Abercrombie and Fitch, totally Y2K. You guys are going to say, how do you know that? Because I probably had this. I was in like 8th grade, 9th grade, right around the year 2000. So this is a reversible Y2K Abercrombie and Fitch, and it's down. It cost $5.99. I'll probably list this. I saw them, the down ones, around like $40 or something, but I think I'm just going to list this because it's on trend right now. I'm just going to list this for like $30. Get it out the door. I don't want to sit on that a long time, and it's going on Depop for sure. More of these videos at the same time. Okay. Yeah, these are the type of videos I used to learn from too. Hi from Michigan. What's up, Michigan? What's up? Just north of me, Michigan. You too risky for my area. Yeah, too risky for my area. They all know me. Oh, I got you. Okay, they all know you. They trust you. Well, you buy a lot of stuff from them, so they're like, she's gonna buy it. Don't you worry. These were $7.99. Really not a great size, but they sell for me. New with tags. J. Crew. This is not the J. Crew outlet. New with tag, or just this tag at least. J. Crew. They are not the Japanese denim, but the size on them is a 29 by 32. Not the best size, but they will do just fine. Brand new with tags, $7.99. I'll be able to sell those for $28.99, something around there. Super easy on those. Lilly P, if I were doing whatnot, this would go in my whatnot because I put all my women's, but I'll throw this online. This will sell really well. Lilly Pulitzer, $7.99 dress. You guys already know Lilly Pulitzers are really good brands. Is this the big shirt? Yes. For some reason, these Polo Ralph Lauren, maybe it's because everyone's wearing that baggy stuff. It's on trend right now. So this is going on Depop too. I'm going to cross-list this. This is Polo Ralph Lauren, but it says the big shirt. Big shirt. So it's a size large big shirt, but really it's more like a 2XL. It's really, really big. Hence the big shirt. But these are great. Whenever there's a big shirt, I always pick it up. Okay, caught up. Next item, Polo Ralph Lauren linen. Of course, you always want to buy linen. Always sells really well. Again, if you're new with reselling, there are always new eyes in here. If you know this, you guys can just keep on listing because I know that's probably what you're doing right now. But if you're on Polo Ralph Lauren looking at the tag, a lot of the times the material is right. Let me get it for you. Right there. So 100% linen always does well. 100% linen. There you go. There you go. I think I can skip the ads for you. I saw an ad pop up, so I'll skip that for you. Polo Ralph Lauren, again, this is a really good, anytime you have plaids, checks, bright colors, I always list them at $22.99. So these are my Polo Ralph Laurens. You can see how many I got. I just list them super quick, and that's that. I picked this brand over Lululemon all day long, but I don't think I found any with that inner lining that goes down that far. So I know a lot of like weightlifters and stuff like that, that inner lining like that, but this is Viori, as you guys know. Viori, one of my favorite, definitely my favorite brand to pick up as far as workout gear. Sorry, Lulu, even though I wear it all the time. And it has a tag in it. I don't know how much these go for. I've never found this exact pair, but my guess is around $30, something like that. It cost me $3.99. You see how it's so easy for me to keep track of my sales, because when something sells, I know my average cost of goods is $5.25. See, $4.20 or $4.99, $3.99, $7.99 for jeans, $5.99 for tops. It all averages out to $5.25. Viori, I know Viori is the best. How long does it take you to list on eBay a new item? So what I'll do, like that Harley-Davidson flannel that I showed you earlier, I'll take pictures on my phone, right? I'll do my measurements in my pictures, and then I'll just go on my phone, look up Harley-Davidson flannel, and I'll find that flannel or one like it, and I'll look for a new one that's sold. I'll sell similar, and I'll just plug in my pictures and my size and the shipping, weight, and measurements, and then list it. So that's about how long it takes, maybe like two or 3 minutes if I wanted to, 2 or 3 minutes. The teacher is in session and here for it. You have to raise your hand. You have to raise your hand if you have a question. This was a good pickup. Again, guys, if you live in a metropolitan area, you need to go into the city because they don't get donations there. They bring the trucks from the suburb areas down to the city, and people don't want this down there. This is a William Murray golf jacket, new with tags, golf jacket. So if you don't know William Murray, definitely a good brand to be on the lookout for. That's what the logo looks like. This was $9.99. I didn't even look up comps. I have no idea what it's going to sell for, but it's definitely like a rain, wind resistant type of jacket. So $10 for that. No logos on it or anything. I'll take that all day long. I'm canceling the order due to the address change like you suggested, and the buyer wants to get the refund first, then repurchase it. Is the money instantly refunded or does it take a couple days? No, it should take like a few minutes, an hour maybe. So when you cancel the order and refund them, they should get that refund or whatever pretty soon. But to be honest, that's not your problem. So if you guys weren't here earlier, someone bought something on eBay, said they wanted it shipped to a different address. I suggested canceling the sale because of the buyer's address. You want to make sure because of the buyer's address and write a note to the buyer in that saying, I only ship to addresses provided by eBay. I will relist it and you're welcome to purchase it again. I'll ship it to the address provided. And then it will cancel and it should refund them momentarily, pretty quick. It takes me 20 minimum to list on eBay. You can get it faster than that. If I can do it, you can get it even if it takes 4 or 5 minutes. Like this Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, you guys, I have a short. This will take me to list this from start to finish, but I already have these sold and for sale. This will take me from taking my phone to take pictures. This will take me 2 minutes to list that from start to finish, taking pictures to listed. That's how long it'll take me to do that. So what do you do during your processes that you can cut out to save time? That's why I say just pick one thing. Is it my pictures? Is it measurements? Can I take my measurements out of my listing and do my measurements in my pictures? Can I do less item specifics? Do I need all those? All that sort of thing. These denim polo shirts sell really, really well. This is a short sleeve. Again, I don't remember getting all these short sleeve Polo Ralph Lauren shirts. I'm excited to list all those. So found a new with tags, orange label, Levi pair of Big E Levi's carry. Okay, so you found an orange tab, which tells me it's vintage. I don't know if they reproduce those. So make sure you look at the inside of the pants and look at the tag. If it's a paper tag, like way down the side of the leg, then they're for sure vintage. If it's a tag at the top that has like all the different materials and different languages, it's a newer Levi's. Let me know. But yeah, if you found that, if it's vintage, that's an awesome find. Polo Ralph Lauren, these shorts, again, this is what I get around here, guys. You're not going to see me on here showing you home runs, but I'm also paying $5 on average. So our eBay stores are pretty savvy with things. This is how I make my business. Bread and butter. I list quickly. That's how I do it. These Polo Ralph Lauren thick cargo shorts sell really well for me with that hit on the back. Again, those were $4.99. Super easy to list. These Allen Edmonds shoes, they totally didn't get these well. $9.99, really good condition. Look at that. Really good condition on those Allen Edmonds shoes. I'll pull that tag off, but I'll just leave that right there. I never take that off. And then Allen Edmonds are super easy to look up because they have the name in them right there, whatever that is. Oh, there's an ad. Skip the ad. There you go. Sorry about that. Skip the ad. Yeah, that one right there. So yeah, Allen Edmonds, super easy to look up. These were $10. I did not look over. These are like a belt, whatever. I'll look them up. Always put a shoe tree in your shoes, guys. I never did until Ethan Banks was like, dude, you have to put shoe trees in your shoe. It upped my sales, just having shoe trees in there. So get a set of shoe trees for men's and women's. I highly recommend it. You can get them really, really cheap off like Amazon. Has reselling on eBay ever replaced your teaching income? Stacy, good question. Cheers. So really quickly, this was my routine. I'd drop my, before kids. Let's take before kids. So I'd go to work. I'd teach throughout the day. During my lunchtime or my prep, you have a prep and teaching. It's usually like 40 minutes. I would list from my phone. So I would take pictures at night on my phone. Then during the day, I would list from my phone, 5 here, 5 there, whatever. On my way home from work, I would thrift 3 thrift stores Monday through Friday every day on my way home from work. It built up. And there became a point maybe like 4 years ago where I made just as much thrifting as I did teaching, which is a shame to teachers because that tells you how much teachers made. So I made just as much thrifting and reselling as I did teaching. So yeah, I made the exact same amount. And then when the teacher shortage came along, which is right now still, they would take my prep away and everything else. and then put me in classrooms, and I didn't like it because it wasn't what I taught. I didn't have any time to list. So what happened was it took my eBay business down, and I was unhappy teaching. So I thought, you know what? I got my tenure in. I did 13 years. I'll stop teaching, put all my effort into eBay, and do more. So yes, I made the same amount on eBay, but that's kind of where I am now. And I stopped teaching like a year and a half ago. What's the title of the video where you did the listing in 2 minutes? I'm trying to find it. It should be, it's not a video, it's a short. So that video, and I actually take you into my phone when I do it too. So it's a short. Let me see if I can find it. It's probably down here somewhere. I don't know where it's at. But if you look under shorts, it's down a ways. It's down a ways. Sorry, you guys watching this, but we're chilling. We're chilling. No, not that one. That one was funny. Some of these shorts I think are funny, and other people probably don't, but I think they're funny. It's way down. I guess it's way, way down. I don't know where it is, but it's down there somewhere. If it's not on YouTube, it's on Instagram or TikTok. But I have a video where I show you I can take pictures and everything super quick. It's a short, though. It's a short. I don't know. If you guys find it, let me know. It bothers me, though. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where it's at. But yeah, it's a short. What's the title? I got 3 sets of shoe trees at a thrift store for $1 a piece. There you go. Thrift them. Even better than Amazon. Are those Polo Ralph Lauren cargo shorts considered paratrooper or utility surplus shorts? Not paratrooper. So the paratrooper shorts will have usually the tie at the bottom and maybe some extra ties along the way. Abercrombie & Fitch is a really good brand to look up for paratrooper. It'll kind of give you a good example. And Polo Ralph Lauren. But no, these are not paratrooper. These are I just put cargo shorts in my listing. I don't put utility or surplus because Polo Ralph Lauren actually makes a utility surplus pair of shorts. And up here, the logo says surplus right there. So just be careful of that. Do you take pictures of wrinkled clothes or no? I do flat lay. So my flat lay clothes, they're on the ground. I don't iron. I don't dry. I don't do anything. So yes, as I thrift them, I fold them up like all these things. I'll fold up. I'll put my spring bins and I'll put my fall bins and I'll pull them out and take pictures as they lay. The other day I took pictures, awful pictures of a linen shirt. The sleeve on it was all like this. I took a picture of it like that. It sold in a day. So yeah, I don't take it again. If it takes you, like someone said earlier, it took them 10 minutes or whatever to list an item. That's something I cut out. I cut that out. I don't dry. I don't air steam. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't do that in general. That ain't my job around here. I do outside work. But Polo Ralph Lauren, the usual. How comfy is that couch? I need to know for future expectations. K-Way, I got a bed for you, bruh. I got a bed, and I'm sharing it with you. But yeah, I won't give you this couch. It's not that comfy. This was a good pickup. So again, I will buy vintage clothes. I know what to look for. Old lead tag. Who won the NCAA championship this year? This is a good shirt to list. UConn basketball. UConn basketball, single stitch with that nice basketball on the front. No, this isn't a $100 shirt, but this will probably be like a $30 shirt. Really good condition, no holes or anything like that. So that is going to be the type of stuff that I cross-list over to Depop. Those are the items. I mean, I can easily put them over to Mercari, Poshmark, but that's what I want to put over on a Depop, that sort of thing. We are chilling. I listed my vintage Brooklyn Dodgers jersey on eBay for $160. 13 views, no likes, probably priced too high. Ever, you just listed that. You're good. You're good. If you're the right person, you messaged me about that. I think you found a few of them. You're fine. If you just listed that, you already have 13 views or whatever, you can hang out. But I'm telling you, maybe as the baseball season goes along, maybe in a few weeks or a month, and it's still there, no offers or anything, I would think about pricing it down from there. Because once baseball season comes to a close or an end, or if the Dodgers start sucking, then no one's going to want to buy that maybe until next season. So it's up to you. People are so mad at your short about American Girl doll and the guitar game one. Lulu, people are so mad at so many of my shorts. My short, really, I should make, what I should be doing is like K-Way's in here. I should be doing what K-Way does and like showing people like, this is what you should buy. This is how much you should pay. But my personality is like, if I think something's funny, I'm like, I got to make a short of that. Like that that New Kids on the Block book thing video that I made. I had to make a video on that. I don't know. I never found these before. These are board shorts by Lululemon. So Lululemon board shorts. Board shorts do not have a lining. So if there's a lining on the inside, I call those swim trunks. If there's no lining, they're called board shorts. How do I know that? Because I used to do all that. So Surf's Up Finds, come on. But there's your little Lululemon hit. How the thrift store didn't see that, I don't know. These are $3.99. I've never sold board shorts by Lululemon. They're too big for me, or else I'd probably keep them. Love the shorts. Laugh so hard on the hi. I'm Brad. I do the shipping. Hi, Brad. I'm do the listing. I'm so fun. Yeah. That's my personality. My personality. And really, I have all teachers have potty mouths, just so you know, and they're bad thinking. Luckily, the people that I talk to, we not bad thinking, but we have potty mouths and potty brains. So K-Way is one of them. So don't let him fool you. He's here in the chat, and Bearded too. We're all funny. Oh no, I just found a flaw. That's what I get for being potty mouth. Costco is selling OnCloud shoes now. Abby, you're lying. I need confirmation from the chat. Is this a fact? Is Costco selling OnCloud shoes? Because OnCloud shoes have kind of come down a little bit for me. If Costco's selling OnCloud shoes, that doesn't mean all of them are going to go downhill, but that's a big hit. That's not good. I'm the little spoon. K-Way, I know. I saw you in person. You're like, you come up to here. You come up to like my belly button. Yes, I have 2 more to list. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, Everett. Yeah, you're good. But they're in season. So list them at a good price. But again, here in a few weeks, that baseball stuff, you want to try to get that sold before the end of the season, especially if the team's not doing that great. You want to try to get them sold. That's why I would recommend, unless you don't mind and you want to sit on that price until it sells. That's fine. Yes, I have 2 or more, I have a Roosevelt's Christmas vacation shirt. Ben, if I were you, if it's short sleeve, you can list that year round. That stuff sells year round. But yeah, Christmas vacation Roosevelt, I don't know how much it sells for, but Roosevelt stuff sells for great money. Again, that's that brand I talked about at the beginning of this video. I didn't know that brand. Once I found out what it was, I realized I saw that tag a million times before, and I kicked myself for not picking it up before. Do you guys think that the shoe trees with the spring is better than regular ones? Sophia, yeah, I find it. I have the ones that actually I got them from Ethan Banks, but yeah, they have a spring in them. They're super easy. I don't know. That's just the ones I have. I do have a set of women's and I have a set of men's. I would get a set of both if I were you. OnClouds is at Costco. Be Unstoppable says they are at Costco. Dang. Well, if you like OnClouds for the personal, that's good. But if you like them for reselling, that should be a red flag for everyone in here. Never heard of this brand before. Shawnee's? Have you guys heard of this brand before? Made in Montana. Is it Shawnee? Anyways, it's they're snap buttons. But it does have a little flaw right there. See that little flaw right there? I don't know. I don't think that's going to affect the value too much. And this is that like really thick, that really thick flannel, like that moleskin flannel, that moleskin material that you find on like Orvis pants, $5. The comps look good on this. That's why I picked it up. Never saw that brand before. So there's a new one for you. Dalton. Yeah, Dealing with Dalton has them too. Dealing with Dalton. Those are what I have. I just got them through Ethan. He sent them to me. Found a flaw after receiving. Okay, here we go, Sonia. I found a flaw after receiving an offer. I'm going to pin that. Oh, let me skip these ads. My bad. Let's pin this. I found a flaw after receiving an offer. I don't see an option to message them. What do I do? Just decline? Let them know. Yeah. So if it's just an offer, you're in good shape. So if someone sent you an offer and you found a flaw in it, yes, just decline the offer, delist that item. And then if you want to keep it listed, take pictures of that flaw and make sure you talk about it in the description or whatever and relist it if it's worth it to you, if it's worth the sale. I mean, you've already taken the pictures. You've already done all the work. If you still think you can get your money back out of it or whatever, I would take a picture of the flaw and put that picture in the listing and relist it. But yeah, if anyone gives you an offer, you don't get dinged or anything for declining offers or letting offers expire or anything like that. No, I like the way these lives. Don't ever change them. I like the way you do these lives. What am I doing different on this live? Usually I'm downstairs. This is just chill out, big pile of clothing that I better get put away before my significant other gets home or I'll get in big trouble. Cool. I'll save this for the fall. These sell really, really well in the fall. I found this model a lot of times with this lining right here, this fleece lining on the collar. This is a men's. These used to bring a lot more money. Now probably like $30, $32 plus buyer pay ship. This could go out for under 15 ounces, under a pound. That's how I felt about Filson. I saw it at the Thrift before I knew what it was and passed. That's even worse than Roosevelt. I'm sorry. You got me beat on that one. Yes, Filson. That's the hard way. But you know what? I did that with outdoor research too. That happens. It happens to everybody. But now we know, right? Now we know. Just checked. Paper tag. Oh, those orange tabs with the big E. They aren't orange tab. The big E one aren't orange tab. Okay, got you. Paper tag on those orange tabs for sure. Then they're like 80s, probably 70s, 80s, or early 90s on those. Probably 80s. Those are, you have to look them up depending on the model. They 517s or whatever. But yeah, probably like a 40s in the 40s sale for sure. And if you sell on Depop, I would cross-list those to Depop. You're only talking to the YouTube Familia. That's what I like about it. I got you. Yes, I don't have all the things going. I like that too. Why do you? I could have easily brought my iPad up here. I like being on here with you guys. It's an intimate session. Okay, LL Bean, really thick flannel. Why did I buy this? Because it's vintage, made in the USA. So pretty much LL Bean, made in the USA. Most men's things sell. Again, I'm paying $5 for it. I will save this. All my flannels, I save until the fall. In fact, I actually put all my flannels in bins and put them in the front of my storage unit because those are the first things I want to list. Flannel season's fall. And then I'll list my heavier jackets in like October. You aren't shipping at the same time. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, this is a haul. So completely different look too. How do you find so many Ralph Lauren shirts? Because I have a radar. Like my brain has a radar just to know where they are. I know where they are. This shirt, I have no idea if it's going to do well. You're the best. Thanks for answering all my questions. For sure. That's why I like this too. I want to answer everyone's question. You can always come back later and ask a question or DM me on IG or whatever. So this is an older shirt. Obvious. This is an older vintage shirt. This brand right here is Lotto. The only reason I know that is because I'm a soccer guy. And it's older. Tennis Italia. Maybe it's a tennis shirt. But they make it in soccer. But it's an older shirt. I've never found one like this before. Again, this one is like a Depop sale, right? So this one I'm going to put on Depop because it's that vintage style. I might have made a mistake. I didn't even look up comps. It was $5. I'm like, it's vintage, got the vintage. I'm just going to give it a shot. Give it a shot. It might be really good. Now I know. So that's my lottery ticket. I always talk about my lottery ticket. That's my $5 lottery ticket for the week. Nice LL Bean. Thanks. Yeah. So any of those LL Beans made in the USA that aren't really, really bad are pretty good. Are you going to sell those items cheap? when the economy crashes next week. Jason, why is the economy going to crash? I did really, really well this morning. As a lot of you guys know, I'm big in investing. And people said the economy is going to crash for the last year. It's taking time. It's going to happen when everyone least expects it. That's what's going to happen. Everyone thinks it's going to crash right now. It's going to happen when everyone least expects it. You guys saw my picture. This thing fits me like a glove. Do I want it? Not really. But I mean, even the sleeves, look at this. Bam. $9.99. The reason I picked this up though, it's corduroy, it's really heavy, and it's super vintage. This tag is old. I looked up the company, just a quick look on my phone, and the first thing I saw was 40s. So it's not coming apart. It's in really good condition. It's dual lined. This thing is straight up, and it's double-breasted. It's double-breasted. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. It's just a really cool piece. Just a really cool piece. I'm a sucker for antique and vintage stuff. I don't really check comps on vintage. Yeah, it's tough to find that sort of stuff, especially one-offs like that. I don't know. I'll just look up a lot of Polo. I will look it up on eBay. I'll list it on eBay and then cross-list it to Depop. I'll get a good idea how much it's worth. Football, soccer shirts are hot commodity currently. Keep an eye out. Yes, wax and tartans. Good point. I'm going to pin that. So, soccer jerseys, believe it or not, soccer is the most popular sport in the world. My kid doesn't, even though my kid plays soccer, it's hard to tell kids around here that. We're basketball and football around here. But yeah, soccer jerseys sell so well. In fact, like on YouTube, one of my best shorts is me finding an old Ronaldo jersey. So yeah, soccer jerseys sell really, 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 really well, but they're faked a lot. So you want to make sure you get a real one. Poppin' tags. I know that's poppin' tags. That's Macklemore right there for sure. Sure stop pimping. I know. Now you're going to make me think I need to keep that. You know what I should do? I should put what do they call those? Coat hangers. Get one from like the 20s or 30s and put them in that room over there, right? Put it, or like right there, and hang that on that. That would be perfect. That would be perfect. That'd be a good decoration. Patagonia. They just rolled out a new cart. All these things came. See, this smells. It has a little bit of a detergent smell. I'm not going to wash it. Patagonia, men's Patagonia, $5.99. Yes, sir. Gets that new cart. Again, if I was doing whatnot, I'd put this on there. Women's cropped Lululemon this thing is buttery soft. I've never felt a Lululemon this soft before. Lululemon, women's, buttery soft, $4.99. Ralph Lauren, again, the big shirt. Keep an eye out for the big shirt. They always sell. So if you have trouble selling Polo Ralph Lauren's, look for that big shirt. And it also has a good print. This is gingham check. If it looks like it should be on a picnic table, it's called gingham check, even if it's green or blue. Even if it's green or blue. Why is the economy going to crash? I met with my Edward Jones advisor. He doesn't think so. Exactly. Here's your S&P 500 right now. It's up for the day. Why is it up for the day? Because Apple had really good earnings yesterday, and then there are less jobs out there, which makes the Fed want to cut rates. So they gave out all the money. They increased because they gave out all the money. Inflation went up. We all know that. And so they raised all the rates for credit cards, homes, cars, everything. The rates went up, and they're holding them there. And they want to see the economy get squeezed. They want to see this economy get squeezed. Everyone feel a little bit hurt, layoffs, and then they'll start dropping the rates to get inflation to a 2% annual rate. Again, your advisor thinks it's not going to happen. It might not. Who knows? Who knows? I would say if you're investing in the market, find really good names that are on sale, just like buying clothing. So like Apple was one of the least performing big tech stocks this year in 2024. It would have been a good pickup. It's up 7%. So if you had $100,000 in Apple, you just made 7% from yesterday to today. Keep it. Big pimpin'. Looks good on you. Thanks. It does look good on me. That's so kind of you. Was that my wife? No, Cindy or Sophia. Thanks. I got a bad rating on Poshmark because the person said it stunk. I didn't wash it. It smells a little bit like cologne. Buy AI stocks. Everyone's buying. That's the thing though. I don't follow the train. Everyone's buying Nvidia. It's a good stock. Everyone's buying the AI stuff. When everyone's looking right, I like to look left. But I'll stop talking about that. Let's talk about your question about getting a bad rating on Poshmark. Does that matter, chat? Does that matter? From what I know, getting a bad rating on Poshmark is not a big deal. On eBay, to me, it means more. What do you guys think, chat? Bad ratings on Poshmark don't matter. Okay, no one will see it. And Lulu's been on there. I watch her videos, so I wouldn't worry about it. Bad rating on Poshmark, I wouldn't worry about it. No big deal. Okay, this is also a bolo. Brooks Brother blazer. If you find the one that says Explorer on it, these sell pretty quickly and for decent money. And I'm pretty sure it's because it's a blend. Yes, it's a wool polyester spandex blend. So these are meant for like commuting. If it rains, it kind of beads off of it. So these Brooks Brother, I don't find them very often, but the ones that say Explorer on it usually do pretty well. Keep an eye out for those. Keep an eye out for those. This was really unique. I think I need to get my, I have a little magnifying glass. I feel like this is sterling. Really, really heavy. There's a mark on the bottom. I can't quite read it, but really, really heavy belt. I don't know. I'm not quite sure if it's sterling, but really cool belt. It came out on a new cart, $3.99. If this is sterling, this will do well. Especially it's so heavy. I'll probably weigh it too. So if you ever find these belts and they have sterling, I forget what these are called, but they're sterling on there. I would also take a picture of the belt weighed because you're probably going to get that question. Someone's going to look for the belt to melt down as well as to buy for style. First inning, Hogtown, buy A stocks first inning. I don't know first inning. Just buy stocks like clothes. Buy low, exactly. If the clothes smell, wash it. Yeah, if the clothes smell, I guess wash it. Even if it's like cologne, wash it. Bad rating on Posh doesn't matter. Okay, you guys got that. Favorite pair of pants to pick up, as you know, I probably paid up for these. No, I didn't. Ooh, are they that size? $4.99. I didn't even look at the size. 40 by 32. Really good size. These match play. These are newer. When they had the black waistband, those are the match play. As you guys know, you watch my live packs. I sell these all the time, $23.99. I'll list those today and they'll sell within 4 weeks. Super quick. This was a good find, except it is in dire need of a lint roller. So look at this. What do you call this? It smells like cologne. I'm not washing it though. It smells good. This dude went to an event. Is that velour? Velvet, velour? I don't know. All I know is Polo Ralph Lauren. And you know I'm going to pick it up for $7.99. Polo Ralph Lauren, modern fit, $7.99. I've never found one of these like velour velvet. I would have thought if it were really used, the elbows would have been matted quite a bit. You guys know what matted means. Matted. It's not. All it needs is a good lint roll, and that thing will look brand new. Velvet. Okay, Cindy. Velvet would be the item. That's going to be what I look up. Velvet. On Poshmark, bad rating, you can communicate with the buyer. Okay. So on Poshmark, you can communicate with the buyer and do it that way too. Sell if it stinks. Someone thinks sell if it'll sink. Yeah. So things with really, really, really bad perfume, I might wash, but I don't. Usually I only wash things that come home and smell like smoke. So if something comes home, smells like smoke, or has a stain on it, that's what I'll do. Same thing. I do these just like my Polo Ralph Lauren's and now my Untuckit shirts. but they have to have the hit. The Tucker shirts, this will say Tucker. Tucker shirts will have your logo on the chest. If it's a Murray shirt, it'll have a little logo way down here. They both sell okay. This one sells better. This is a really good pattern. So I'll sell this for actually probably $18.99. They don't quite bring what the polos bring. Here's another one. Another good, really good spring pattern. I'll list those right away. You can see they're wrinkled. And another one, they're wrinkled up a little bit. But when I lay them flat, it'll take the wrinkle kind of out of them. And my thumbnail will be a really good one on those. Nike polo shirts, I don't pick a whole lot of them up unless they have a bigger school. This is Florida State. It's an ACC school. This will sell for, I price these right around like $19.99, and they sell really, really quick. What do you think of Calvin Klein velvet pinstripe blazer like that? 4 weeks, 0 viewers. Unfortunately, Sonia, I don't pick up any Calvin Klein blazers. They just sit for me. I'm never. The sell-through rate's not real good. Not trying to burst your bubble, just trying to be honest with you. So like Calvin Klein, Van Heusen, even almost all Joseph A. Banks. There are a few I'll pick up of Jose Banks, Chaps. I don't pick up any of those brands. I'll pick up any of those brands. Here's something I wasn't going to pick up. I did look up comps at the store. So these are polos made by Tommy Bahama, but they're this Island Zone. Island boys, the Island Zone polo, which I have sold before. It didn't have the same feel, but I did sell them before. So I looked up Tommy Bahama polos, Island Zone, all over print. And they came up, and individually they sold for like $21, $22. So what I'm going to do is lot these up. There's one here and one here. They both have the little things on the back. I'm going to lot these up and probably list them for $37.99 for the two. So $10 into $37.99. That way they'll be a little bit cheaper than what other people have them at, and they're going to save on shipping because they're getting 2 in 1. So that's how I will sell those. Another Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. You guys don't want to see another one of those. You probably throw up on those. Another one of these, the blues sell really, really well for these match play shorts. Also, they have a button on the back. Very rarely is the button missing. It's a metal button. Very rarely is that button missing. $3.99, selling that. Jose Banks, 100% cashmere. I'll pick up. Yeah. So Jose Banks, I actually have some in there hanging that I'm going to list. Jose Banks, if it's a really big size with a good material, cashmere, linen, silk blends, that sort of thing, I'll pick up. Wool, I don't pick up unless it's a really big size, like a 54, 56, something like that. These are the same type of thing, match play, but by Adidas, all over print little, I guess those are flags, golf flags. There you go. So these are Adidas, $3.99. Those will sell for $18.99 for me. If you guys remember, in a short, maybe a month and a half ago, I picked up 10 in a row. Adidas just like this. I've sold every single one of them. So those sell really fast. A few more bags. We have some more AG. There's the Everett. So again, I talked earlier about black. These will sell really quick, actually. Were they $4.99 or $7.99? $7.99. Everett. They look like they've been hemmed. I bet these are going to be like, these are going to be like a 28. That's not good. So let's go back to it. Me getting excited about these, being in good condition. I'll probably list these at like $15 now. Just get them out the door. Bad pickup. They're short. They are short. Just came in to say hi from always talking about Auto Posture Cross Lister. I left Vendu 2 days ago and never going back. Love the Cross Lister as much as I've loved the Cross Lister as much as I've loved the Share. Oh, so you've had it before. Good. I mean, everyone's saying that. Everyone's saying I've never had a Cross Lister before, right? I've looked into Vendu. I've talked to Vendu, all those different things. I watched Ethan do Vendu. K-Way had List Perfectly. But yeah, I'm happy with it too. I'm really happy. My sales are going up. Now help me out, chat. Is this what I think it is? I did not look up comps. Is this the aloe that's good, or is this not a good aloe? Is that the good aloe or not the good aloe? Because I've never found this before. Oh, and love the channel. Have been a long time liker. Thanks and subscriber. I appreciate you coming in. I hope you learned something. That's the whole point. I guess if you're still a subscriber, you're learning something. You're learning something. But yeah, so this is aloe. And these are, hopefully these are the aloe that are expensive, like the Lululemon aloe, but these are men's aloe pants. Good. Okay. Yeah. So these are the men's, I've never found men's aloe pants. Have you guys ever seen those? If that's the good aloe, then they should be decent. My guess is they should be around like $40, right? Kind of like a Lululemon-ish pant. I've never found it before. I'm going to lot these together. This Cuts brand is starting to, this brand came in really quick and it's starting to come off a little bit quick too. This is one of those brands when you pull up your IG or Facebook or YouTube, you'll see ads for it. It's that Cuts, the curved hem. All of the newer brands have that curved hem at the bottom like this, that swoop. Built, BYLT has it. These have it. I'll probably lot these up. What is bad aloe? I don't know. Like if there was a different, if there's like a Scrubs version or I don't know. So it's all aloe. There's only one aloe. It's a good one. Q is 5. Carhartt's men still good. Pick up to sell. $5 Carhartt pickup jeans for $5. I think, yeah. If it fits your business model, I mean, I think you can sell those Carhartt jeans for $18.99. Let me show you something real quick though. I gotta show you something. I have this prepared, but I'll just go ahead and show you. So here are Carhartt jeans. Carhartt jeans, brand new with tags at Ross, $14.99. Brand spanking new with tags, Carhartt jeans for $14.99. So take that and decide what you want to do. Carhartt jeans, brand new for $14.99 at Ross. So that's kind of why I'm staying away from Carhartt jeans. Just sold men's aloe, 2-in-1 shorts, leggings, sold in a day. Let's go. Okay. So they do make men's aloe. Thanks, Lulu. I'm going to be looking for that now. Men's aloe. Cut sell for around 25 for me. Yeah, same for me. The long sleeve and the short sleeve. So they sell. Ooh, I forgot about this one. Isn't it fun when you get, that's the best thing about like waiting to get this stuff out. Check this tweed out. Look at this tweed. Ooh, it's so scratchy and something I would never wear, but totally like a northeastern, like Maine vibe or something. I don't know. It was $10, but it's Polo Ralph Lauren and fabric hand loomed in Scotland. So Polo Ralph Lauren, wool, thick tweed. So I will put Polo Ralph Lauren, tweed, and this is a houndstooth, right? Houndstooth, made in Scotland blazer. That is definitely not getting listed until the fall, no doubt. You guys have stuck with me. Let me throw this one in here. Again, I will look up hard goods. Baseball mitts. This is actually a catcher's mitt. I looked up the model on the inside. This thing is like, I think like an $80 mitt. I didn't pay much for it. They didn't even write down the price. $4. Paid $4 for this mitt. I think it's an $80 mitt. Super easy to ship these things. Okay. Harley-Davidson, again, at Ross. So here you guys go. I don't talk a lot about retail arbitrage, but there you go. Harley-Davidson, men's pants, a good big size, $10.99. $10.99. Now, that probably means there's Harley-Davidson pants at a lot of Ross, right? So I'm not going to get $50 for these. But at $10.99 on clearance, and they have a couple tags, so they've been clearanced a couple times, and they're double kneed. They're double knee. They have the double knee. I'm guessing like 30, 35 bucks for these just because they're at Ross. I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, I've been passing on Carhartt jeans, trying to learn clothing before I start picking them up. Yeah, Daryl. Don't make the same mistakes. You're going to make mistakes, but now that there's people on here always giving content and stuff, it should be easier not to make those mistakes. So me going through all this stuff, all these brands really quickly, you can go back and watch videos like these and other people's videos. But I found it useful when I first started reselling to watch haul videos. Those were pretty much the only videos I watched. There were only a couple of people out there, and I would watch them all the time. So haul videos are what I would watch. Mostly, again, Polo Ralph Lauren. This one does not have, this one's a little bit unique because it has a chest pocket. So it has this chest pocket over here. That one will help out the value, I think, maybe. Another one of these match play Under Armour shorts. These sell for $23.99. That's what, like the third or fourth pair in here. Patagonia shorts. These will sell decent, right? $3.99. I don't know exactly how much these will sell for, but I'm guessing I'd be fine with getting like $22.99 for those. These are some cool ones right here. These shoes right here, I think these are Barclays, but these Air Maxes right here, they've reproduced these a few times. These are actually older. These are the older Nike tag. So these are the older Nike tag. I know they look real ugly. I would never wear these. They're not my style of Nikes, but they're definitely that Y2K. Like these probably on Depop. I don't even know if you put shoes on Depop. Let me know in the chat. But these on Depop, like I could see these with big baggy jeans and oversized t-shirt and all that sort of stuff. I did pay up for these though. $19.99, but the comps on eBay were really good. So that's why I paid up. 20 bucks on those. My life was consumed with watching reseller content when I was new. Me too, Lulu. I mean, but it's exciting because you would watch this stuff and then you'd go out and you'd be like, oh, there's that brand. I found it. And then you just want to watch more and more and you make money off of it. And you're like, oh, that's paying for a vacation. Oh, that's paying this bill, all that sort of stuff. Here is a Nike polo shirt. I know someone messaged me this morning and said all my Nike stuff's sitting. This one has a jacquard print going out throughout it. These jacquard prints usually sell well for me. I think I actually just sold one. Let me make sure. I'll tell you how much it's selling for if I did Nike Polo. Yeah, I just sold one and it's been delivered for $19.99, and it's this is my cover photo. So that jacquard camo Nike, that sold for $19.99. So I will pick these up for $5. And here is this one's a little bit unique of a Under Armour shirt. Again, like I said, Polo, I said I don't usually pick up Under Armour. I usually don't, but I did pick this one up. It's the Playoff Polo. It's a large for $5. I'm going to just list it in under 2 minutes, sell similar, see how it goes. Here's another one of those Nike with that jacquard print that goes throughout. That sells. And then this is we're going to end it with a good one. This is a Nike Polo to keep your eye out for. These always sell really, really well, especially if you find a Tiger Woods one. Do you pick up Robert Graham anymore? Cindy, I do, but it can't be like a plain Jane Robert Graham, like plain stripes. It's got to be some sort of print, and I'll pick them up. Some of them sell for really, really good money, and a lot of them sell for okay money. But if the crazier and brighter it is, the more money you'll get out of it. New subby here. What's up, new subby? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you being in here. Only buy made in the USA vintage Carhartt jeans. The rest don't do much for me. All right. So James, I actually have never looked at the tags for made in the USA. So I'm glad you're in here. And I'm glad you made that comment because I've never looked at the tag. So made in the USA vintage Carhartt is a good pickup. Definitely I pick up Carhartt jackets. Carhartt jackets are great at the thrift store. But thanks for coming in, Baby 80. I feel like it's our duty to give back to the community what we learned. I know that's why you make videos and I watch your videos. I learned from your women's brands too. So Lulu, she's on here in this chat, and she makes videos over on TikTok, a lot on TikTok. I don't know what other platforms, but here you go. This Nike polo shirt, I always pick these up. This one was $5.99. This is called, I talk about it, this is called a blade collar. So there's your blade collar. Here's your regular collar, right? Your flip over regular collar on a polo. This is a blade collar. Blade collar polos sell right now. They sell much better for me than others. This will probably sell for like $27.99. Those will sell for $19.99. So blade collar polos sell well right now for me. So that's how they do for me. Also look at Carhartt jeans that are made in the USA and reinforced knees. Yes. So again, caveat, Carhartt jeans that are reinforced, that have, like I just said, the double knees on those Harley-Davidson. If they have the double knees, you'll see, because they have rivets usually, like at the thigh area, all the way down to the bottom of the shin. Those sell really well. Overall, like coveralls for Carhartt sell really well. But just like regular plain Jane jeans that are not made in the USA are selling for, what did I say, $14.99 at Ross. So that's kind of like, I don't even pick them up anymore. Thanks for the live. That's great. You're welcome, guys. So you guys get to turn this off. I have to pick up that whole pile and fold it all and put it in bins. So that's what I get to do now. But that's it. Appreciate you guys coming in and watching this. As always, if you have any questions, leave them. That's it. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I appreciate you guys being here. If you guys ever have any questions, DM me on Instagram, and I answer every single question. Cindy, you're welcome. Daryl, thanks for coming in. James, Lulu, as always, I appreciate you coming in and giving your advice. I learn a lot from you and a lot of other people in the chat too. Thanks. So bye, everybody. I'll see you next time. See you guys.